Hi, I am Sundaramala. I welcome you all to VMix Solutions to discuss about data types. Already we have discussed about variable. In it, we saw each variable has a data type. The data type decides the value the variable will hold. In this video, we are going to discuss about data types, Java data type. The Java data type classified into two ways. The one is primitive, the other is non-primitive. In this video, we are going to discuss about only a primitive data type. Agenda. What is data type? Why is Java strongly typed language? Pictorial representation of data type. What are all primitive data type? Programming with primitive data type. And finally, interview questions. What is data type? Java is a statically and strongly typed language. Data types in Java specify how memory stores the value of the variable. Each variable has a data type that decides the value the variable will hold. Why Java is strongly typed language? Variables can only take value that matches the variable's declared type. The compiler ensures that the program does not try to assign wrong data type to the variable. For example, roll number is a variable which holds the value 10.2. The data type is int. Definitely it shows the error because int only can hold the whole number. This is a decimal number. So this is a wrong declaration. Primitive data types. A primitive data type specifies the size and the type of variable values. The non-primitive data type can be called as reference data type. The reference data types whole will contain a memory address of variable values because the reference types won't store the variable value directly in memory. So pictorial representation of data type. The data type classified into two types. That is primitive data type. The other is the non-primitive data type. The primitive data type classified into two ways. The one is the Boolean, the other is the numeric. The Boolean holds only one data type, that is Boolean, which holds only a true or false value. The numeric classified into character and integral. The character has only one data type, that is char, which holds only a single letter. That is surrounded by a single quotes. The integral and the integral classified into integer and floating point. The integer has four data types: byte, short, int, long. The byte, short, int, long can hold only a whole number. The range only difference here. The floating point only holds the fractional point numbers. That is float and double. Then the non-primitive data type. The non-primitive data type has a string, array, interface, class. Now we are going to discuss about primitive data type. What is primitive data type? The primitive data type specifies the size and type of values. They are building blocks of data manipulation. The 8 primitives defined in Java, they are int, byte, short, long, float, double, boolean, and character. These represent raw values. Look over here. Byte is a data type. The size is 1 bytes. Default value is 0. Stores only a whole number from this negative number to positive number. This is the example. I am storing a number. The short, the size is 2 bytes, default value stores whole number from this negative number to this positive number. This is the example. I am storing this number. Int. Int is the data type. The size is 4 bytes. The default value is 0. Stores the whole number from this negative value to this positive number. This is the example. I am storing this number. Long. Long is a data type. The size is 8 bytes. The default value is 0. Stores the number, whole number from this negative number to this positive number. This is an example. Okay. Float. Float is this is a 4 bytes size memory space. Holds the 0.0 default value. Stores fractional numbers only. Sufficient for storing 6 to 7 decimal digits. The one thing we have to remember, it should end with F. Then only this is a float type of data. Otherwise, it is considered as a double. Now, the data type is double. The size is 8 bytes. Default value 0.0. Stores fractional numbers sufficient for storing 15 decimal digits. Okay. The character only 1 byte. The default value is /u 0000. Stores single character or letter or ASCII values. Look over here. It should surrounded by a single quotes. Then only it will accept. The Boolean. The Boolean data types has a 2 byte size. The default value is false. Stores true or false values. This is a Boolean data type. Result is equal to true. I am storing like this. Now, we will see program with primitive data type. I have created one class primitive data type. In this class, I have created one main method. I am declaring the data types. Variable. Byte, short, long, int, float, double, boolean, and character. I'm just printing those values. Let us jump into our favorite Intel IG idea to see how the programming works. See, look over here. I have created one class. Within this class, I am created one main method. Main method, I am just declaring the 8 data types. Byte. Byte can hold some range number. If I exceed to if I exceed the number more than range, it shows the error, isn't it? Look over here. This is the range. If I try to store more than the range, it shows error. Long. Long also. It shows the error. We should declare the value. We should store the value in the variable within the range only. Otherwise, it shows error. The 4 data types only used to store the whole number. The float and the double used to store fractional number. The one thing we have to remember that float point when we declare float data type value that should end with F. See, it shows error. What is the error? Record type float provided double. It takes us double. So we have to give F. Now this is a float. This is double data type value. Then this is Boolean. Boolean only store true or false. If I try to store any other value, just y, it shows error. What is the error? Expression expected. See, can't resolve symbol y, create local variable y, like that. So we can store only true or false value. 2. I'm giving 2. Then character. Character only store a single letter. If I try to store more than one letter, what it will happen? It shows error. Too many characters in character literal. Okay, so we can give only one letter. If I forgot to give single quotes, what it shows error? Can't resolve symbol Y. So we have to give single quotes to declare character variables. I'm just printing those variables. See, byte, short, long, int, float. These variables I have already declared. I'm just printing. Now I'm going to run this program to see how it works. We are waiting for output. It's running. Running. Yes, we got output. This is the values we have stored in this data type. It shows the error. If I give any number in this character, what it will be happen? It didn't shows any error, but it didn't accept the value. See the output. Character value is nothing is here. I'm giving 7, but this is a wrong data type declaration. So it didn't show any result there. So did you notice that? What is that plus? Here I am using just plus. That is, this is the concatenation of both string and data variable. See, it is jump to the next is interview questions. Explain the concept of winding and narrowing conversions in data type casting. Winding conversion occurs when a smaller data type is cast to a larger data type. So, byte, short, char, int, long, float, double. Okay. Winding casting is done automatically when passing a smaller size type to a larger size type. Narrowing conversion is the opposite, where a larger data type is cast to a smaller one, which may result in data loss. Sure, result. Here, I'm going to convert double to float, long to int, char to short, short to byte. When short to byte it convert, this is a large data. This is a small. So definitely the data will be lost. Narrowing casting must be done manually by placing the data type in the parenthesis in front of the value. The winding casting is automatically happen. The developer don't want to do anything. The compiler will take care of it. But in the narrowing conversion, the developer have to write code to convert the data type. Okay. How long do primitive variables exist in memory? After a primitive variable is declared and initialized, how long it lives in memory is depend on the scope of the variable. We have declared there are 3 types of variable available in Java, that is instance, local and static. The scope of the variable is determined based on where it is declared within a class, isn't it? The class variable and static variables, static fields. Class variables are variables declared within the class body, outside of any methods or block declared with the static or non-static. Class variables have longest scope. They are created when the class is loaded and remain in the memory as long as the class remains loaded in the JVM. The instance variable or variables declared within the body outside of any block method without static keyword. The instance variables have the second highest scope. The instance variables are created when a new class instance is created and live until the instance is removed from the memory. Okay. I hope this video is very useful and informative for you. If you have any queries, just mail me msundaramala@gmail.com. I will catch you with another video. Until be happy and always make others happy. It's me, Sundaramala. Thank you.